Good morning students, myself from Subject Education Malda. From today, we are going to start the third chapter of our EVS 2. The name of the chapter is Life on Earth. Okay. So in this chapter, there are 3 points. First one is formation of Earth. In this point, we are going to see means when the Earth is formed and how the Earth is formed. Then second point is beginning of the life on the Earth. How the first life it begins or start on the earth's surface, and third point is the animal world on the earth. Okay, so these 3 points are included in this chapter. Name of the chapter is life on the earth. So first point, formation of the earth. Formation of the earth means how earth is formed. Now you know that there are many planets which are present on the nature. First one is Mercury, then Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, then Uranus and Neptune. These 8 planets are present in the solar system. So in 8 planets, Earth is also the planet which is the only planet in which there is living objects are seen. Okay, there are some questions we all wonder about. For example, how did the earth on which we live come to be? Means there is question in our mind how the living things are established or formed on the earth's surface. Then when did that happen? When the first life appears on the earth's surface? Means how many years ago the first life appears on the earth's surface? Was it always the way we see it today, or has it undergone changes? Means the nature it is seen at present, so there are some changes, or it is seen in before or past. So it is an interesting question. Then if it has changed, what exactly are those changes? If the nature is changed means from past and in the present, so which changes take place? So these questions are occurs in our mind. So on the basis of the scientific research, it is now believed that around 4.5 billion years ago, the enormous clouds of very hot gases and dust spinning at a great speed was formed in the space. So various research are carried out by the different scientists, and from that research they conclude or they come across one important point, that before 4.5 billion years ago, now 4.5 billion means how many years? 1 billion is equal to 100 crore. Okay, so 1 billion is equal to 100 crore. So 4.5 billion means 100 multiplied by 4.5. So what is the answer? 4,500 crore years. So Earth is formed before 4,500 crore years. Okay. So at that time there is enormous clouds of very hot gases and dust spinning at a great speed. So before 4,500 crore years or 4.5 billion years, there is a cloud is formed of hot gases. Okay, and dust spinning at a very great speed. So dust particles as well as hot gases are comes in the space with a very great speed, and after that its circular motion and great speed causes it to divide into several portions. Okay, due to great speed of the gases and the great speed of the wind, so it is divided into several portions. So that matter or that part is divided into different portions of the smaller and smaller parts. Okay, and it creates 8 planets in the solar system. So each and every part means 4.5 billion years ago there is a hot cloud or gases is formed in the space. It is very hot, means temperature of this object is very high. Okay, and it is divided into small objects. How is divided into smaller objects? By the great speed of this wind. Okay, so it is divided into smaller and smaller parts, and each part is becomes the planet. Okay, means one part becomes Jupiter, one part becomes Earth, one part becomes Saturn, like this. All the 8 planets are formed in this way. Okay, so thus creating the sun and the planet which revolve around the sun. So from this object there are formation of planets as well as sun. Okay, so these planets, the name of these planets are Mercury, then second one is Venus, third one is Earth, fourth one is Mars, fifth one is Jupiter, sixth one is Saturn, 7 number Uranus, and 8 is Neptune. Okay, so these 8 planets along with the sun, means sun and 8 planets were formed in this way. Okay, so Earth is formed before 4.5 billion years ago. Okay, by the method I have explained. Okay, now second point, beginning of the life on the Earth surface. So how the life is started on the Earth surface. Now among these planets, the Earth is the only planet where life is known to be exist. Okay, so one important point, all the 8 planets which are seen in the solar system, only Earth is the planet in which there is a life present. Okay, after the formation of the Earth, it took about 80 crore years for its surface to cool down. Now you know that firstly all the planets or all these objects are very hot, means temperature is very high. So for cooling of that object, how many years took place? 80 crore years. Okay, so for cooling the planets, 80 crore years required. Okay, means 80 crore years required for or took place for the cooling down the temperature of the object. Okay, and for water bodies to be formed on it. Okay, and in that 80 crore years, the water body in the seas, oceans, then whales, okay, ponds, all these water bodies are formed during these 80 crore years. Understand? Water bodies to be formed on it. It is believed that various kinds of unicellular organisms or living things first appear in the water, which is known as protozoa. So unicellular organisms called as protozoa are firstly formed on the Earth's surface. So you know that some animals are very small in size, some are very big in size. So smaller and smaller animals are called as unicellular animals, which is formed by a single cell. Okay, human beings are multicellular animals. So big animals are called as multicellular animals, while the smaller microscopic animals are called as unicellular animals. So firstly, smaller animals called as protozoa are formed on the Earth, and after that slowly animals development takes place, and then the larger animals like elephant, then human beings, okay, whale, these are formed on the Earth surface. So the first known organism which is unicellular or small microscopic organism which is formed on the Earth surface, it is called as protozoa. Gradually multicellular living things develop from these unicellular ones. Okay, means from the unicellular organism the multicellular organisms were formed. Okay, multicellular organisms were formed in course of time. Means as the period progresses or year passes, the unicellular organisms are developed into large multicellular animals like human beings. Okay, the protozoa are so tiny. Tiny means what? Very small. Okay, so tiny that they cannot be seen with our eyes. Okay, so these small animals called as protozoa or unicellular animals, they are not able to see by our eyes. So for that, for seeing these small microscopic animals, the instrument is used, that is called as microscope. On your textbook page number 12, the diagram or the figure of the microscope is given. Under that microscope we are able to see the smaller object. Okay, of the chapter is the animal world on the earth. In this point, we will see means different kinds of animals which are present on the earth surface. Now you know that living organism means what? It includes small microorganisms, plants and animals. Okay. So the living world on the earth consists of plants and animals. Here we shall take into account the animal world. The following are the some of the main characteristics of animals. So in this standard we are only see the information regarding animals. So the important characteristics of animals are, first one is animal breathe. Now you know that respiration means we take oxygen from the nature or from the air and we exhale the carbon dioxide outside. It is called as breathing or respiration. So animal breathe. Okay, all the animals have the process of respiration. Then second one is animal move in order to get food or for other purpose. Now you know that plants are not able to move from one place to other place, but animals are able to move from one place to another place for different activities. For example, in search of food. Now every living organism requires food, so that they move from one place to another place for the search of food. Okay, then for getting the shelter or in search of shelter means living place. All animals like tiger or lion, they move from one place to another place. Okay, so it is the important characteristic, second characteristics of animals, that is they are able to move to get food from one place to other place. And the third characteristic, animals of some species lay eggs. Now you know that sparrow means bird lay eggs, then hen also lay eggs. So animals having the characteristics means some animals lay eggs, while some animals like human beings, they give birth to the young ones. Means tiger, lion, they directly give the birth to the young ones. Okay. So some animals lay eggs, some animals give birth to the young ones. Okay. So animals of the same other species give birth to the young ones. So all the animals multiply or they give the birth to the young ones or they lay the egg. So these are the three important characteristics of the animal. Means first characteristic is breathing, means respiration takes place in the animal. Second one is animals can move from one place to another place for the searching of food or any other purposes. And third one is reproduction, means all the animals having reproduction ability, means they give the birth to the young ones or they lay eggs. Okay, so these are the important characteristics of the animal. So we have completed this chapter. From the next lecture, we will start the fourth chapter of the previous subject. Thank you.